Hey, how's it going? So, I don't know if you've used the Gemini feature summarized this video, but Gemini is obviously a Google product. It's their LLM, and it is integrated with YouTube, presumably better than other LLMs. I mean, that is an assumption, but let's see here. Gemini. See if I can get an example here. This is probably a bad example because, well, let's see. I'm curious. Maybe a bad example is good for some reason. Can you summarize this video? Yeah, what is it going to do with that? This is a poem by T.S. Eliot. The video is a reading of T.S. Eliot's The Waste Land, divided into 5 sections. All right, cool. What versions of Gemini can summarize a video in the way you just did? I could use the YouTube extension to find videos, playlists, and channels for you to watch and listen to. I can even give you summaries of video content. Is that new as of Gemini Advanced 2.0 Flash, or did it exist in 1.5? Oh my god. Like, I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to say, hey, look, Gemini can do something cool, and then it just always finds a way to suck at something. I'm pretty sure it needs to be 2.0 Flash to do it. Now, what I'm curious about is if that is available on OpenRouter. So I guess we will see. Okay, Gemini Flash. I do not believe the light version will work. It has to be the full version. So let's see if we can even do this via API, because this is so much easier than trying to fetch and just do everything. If it could just handle it for me automatically, I don't even mind if it costs a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to initialize. That's my ChatGPT. That's my OpenRouter. I don't think I need that, but okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ask question is in here. So let's go down below. Yeah. So response equals ask question, and then model equals that. And then what's my question? Please summarize this video. And I mean, either it's going to work or it's not going to work. So let's see here. Kind of trying to avoid political stuff or video game stuff. Just give me an old-fashioned vlog, please. I'm not getting an old-fashioned vlog. Wow. Hey, that looks nice. There's nobody that's evil in real life. I have no idea what this is, but we're trying to see if it can do it. So I guess I don't need to be that picky. Where was my window? Okay, please summarize this video. Why? Positional argument cannot appear after keyword argument. I guess that makes sense. Let's see what it says. I mean, it's either going to work or it's not, so. Now, I assume it will take a minute. Linear regression, a clear and intuitive way. Is that what I clicked? What in the hell? So it just made something up? The video you linked, this will be your last video about linear regression. Wow. Okay, it just picks a random video. This is almost comical how bad this is. Oh my God. Worthless. Worthless, worthless, worthless. I am curious what ChatGPT would do. Whatever the editor just did was really annoying. Please summarize this video. What happens if you come in here, not 4.5, and you say, please summarize this video. Please summarize this video. It might say the same thing. It's very likely that that Google would have locked down. Where's my link? Let's put this in. I mean, it can either do it or it can't. That Google would have locked down the ability to run API in bulk. I can't provide a summary of the video at this time. Well, that's unfortunate. What am I supposed to do it in the Gemini window? Now, I mean, now I'm scared. It's like, why would it just make something up? That is absolutely absurd. Are we going to have to fetch transcripts? All right. Please show me Python code to fetch every video URL from a YouTube channel. All right, so let's come back here. The middle finger to Gemini. I probably need the URL of my channel. All right. Oh, that's easy. All right, your YouTube API key. All right. Boop, boop, boo, do, 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 do. And then channel ID. Is that just going to be this? All losing my window. All right. I'm going to pause this for a second while I grab my API key. All right. I know for a fact I had an API key. I do not know where it is. How do I get a YouTube API key? I will probably have to pause it again. Okay, console.cloud.com. YouTube API project. YouTube. Okay, yeah, this is all sounding familiar. Okay, let me pause it again. And we're back. Okay, so let's run this and see what it does. So, oh dear. Oh dear. Key error items. Channel response items. Print channel response. Let's see what it's doing. Boom. Total results 0. I wonder if that's not really my my channel ID. That is certainly possible. Copy link, maybe? Copy channel ID. Yeah, well, that sounds promising. All right. Let's see here. Oh, that looks terrific. Okay. Okay, so we have a lot of URLs here. So videos, print length of videos. 284. That is roughly what I was expecting. That may actually be exactly what I was expecting. Okay, so 208. How many are there? Just tell me how many videos there are. I think that's right. Okay, so I have those. All right. Not you. Not you. Not you. How do I request a transcript for a video? All right. YouTube transcript API. Okay. Fetch is auto-generated or transcript only. Not all videos have transcripts. It works without an API key. It works with public videos and those. Does not support videos with disabled captions. Private region locked. Do you want to save the transcript to a TXT or SRT file? I can show that too. Well, let's just start here, and I will grab just one at random, and we'll see what it does. All right, clearly it's a programming video. All right. Let's see here. Is it possible to grab the title as well? Okay. All right. Okay. So let's go up here to the beginning. Okay, content my drive, YouTube transcripts. I shouldn't need this anymore. All right. Okay, path equals. Okay, I am going to need the title. So I have set the API key, so we will use that for titles. Please write code that runs in an idempotent way. What I mean is if I rerun it, do not refetch. Generate files in this path. Put the URL on the first line, the title on the second line, and the remaining lines are the collected captions. If no captions are available, just leave it below. Put everything in a try block so it won't crash. All right. Here's a clean, idempotent, fully functional script based on your instructions. It uses the YouTube Data API for titles, checks if a transcript file already exists, gracefully handles missing captions, shows everything under YouTube transcripts, formats each file with the video URL, the title, captions, or blank if none. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so let's see what this does. Just come in here, boom. Alright. Don't want to overwrite that. So let's see. Where's the example call? YouTube developer API key. Do not hover over that. In video URLs. Oh. Wow. Okay. Maybe this will be easier than I thought. Run. Okay, YouTube transcript. Boom, 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 boom. Drive.google.com. Let's go look at what is being output here. All right, one. Leet code 3450. Maximum students on a single bench. Okay, this seems to be working pretty well. So. Now, are we going to be rate limited or anything like that. That scared me. I had to make sure that my key wasn't on the screen. That was not deliberate. That was not deliberate. All right. It does appear to be working. Not that. I need to get back to the drive. Drive.google.com. We got to figure out how long this is going to take. All right. Number of files, please. This is where Google Drive can actually be kind of annoying. Where is the information about how many files there are? Aha, 131. So it's a little over halfway done. Tell you what, I'm going to pause this, go make some tea, and then I will be... All right, I am back. Based on the count here, it looks like we either got all of them or it was like off by one or something. I'm not too worried about that as long as we are close. So let's take a look at what we grabbed here. So, all right. Path equals boom. And we'll say os.list dir of path files equals that. For f in file. Files assert file.path. What? os.exists. What the hell is it? os.path. That's it. .exists. Path plus f. Okay, all the files exist. That's what I needed to know. So let's see here. So file name equals that, and then we will say data equals. Let's not say data. Let's say lines equals open file name read. Just in case there's friggin' Unicode in there. Read lines. C equals counter. And the C of length lines plus equals 1. And C. Sorry, I'm used to leak code where it's just automatically imported. Okay. Okay. So it looks like 2 of them... no, excuse me. 18 of them were basically empty. Yeah. List of sorted of C dot keys. 2, 13, 14. Yeah, so things with 2 can probably be ignored. But let's just generate a list. So if length of lines equals 2, then print, well, I guess lines. You know what? Let's not do it like that. Dot join lines. And so, yeah. The C. Well, yeah. L'ombre des montagnes. That was just, That was just a sunset, so I'm pretty sure that there's no words. That's why it got nothing.
C'est belle, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, c'est la langue française. C'est si belle.
On appelle ça le coucher de soleil. Et c'est juste rentré dans l'ombre des montagnes de l'ouest.
Personne ne parle français. Okay, apparently captions don't pick up French. Tree in the river. You know what? It is actually possible that I got rate limited for some of these. This is a song. This is... Luke teaches an algorithm. Now that is not...
Hey everybody, how's it going? So I wanted to explain a problem that I did. It's rated as hard on.
Okay, let's see. YouTube recap. You know what? I mean, if we're censoring and these are the ones that didn't show up, then I guess we should probably look at them. Okay, YouTube recap, creation. Tree in the river, I know what that is. Maybe I win this time. Last pizza. Oh, that really has no words because that's just me playing Death Stranding. L'ombre des montagnes, that's just me speaking French, which is apparently incomprehensible to the algorithm. And then the C. There's really not a lot here. Okay. Oh, this is just songs that I listen to. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I thought that this was cool, but it's not exactly controversial. No words. This is a stable diffusion render that I made with an epic sound that I downloaded. I was kind of bothered that I wasn't able to get the visuals to match up with, you know, when the beat intensifies. So I don't know. I feel like these stable diffusion renders were pretty cool about a year ago, but now we have Sora videos and we get to see dolphins turning into a jet ski, which is apparently a good thing. That's improvement, right? Alright, maybe I win this time. Okay, yeah, this is just a Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. Did I say anything? I guess not. This is from when I was in Cannon Beach. 5 months ago. Oh, that seems longer than that. God, time has been dragging. Alright. Okay, I think that we can reasonably exclude things with 2 lines. So, let's see here. I would like to just put these into a data structure. So, else, say my data, like that. And then we will say my data, no. My data of file name equals lines. And then everybody's happy. Okay, and then when we're done, we want to open so we are going to have YouTube extracted.json for writing as as f. Is that how you do it? I think so. JSON dot dump object my data to file f. Okay. And then let's make sure that we can reload it. Well, we still have it here, so dot load what? Well, load f. Okay, my data 2 equals my data dot copy, and then assert my data 2 equals my data. Let's do deep copy. Yeah, apparently that's not a thing. Copy. Okay, let's see. Oh, right. Okay, we can save it, we can load it, and now we don't need to do that anymore. So let's see. Print my data dot keys, and then we just want the first one. I've always thought there has to be a better way to just get the first one, but whatever. Okay, and then what does it look like? It's just a bunch of lines, but I just want to see it. I want to see the data. I'm a visual person. Forgive me. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't. What? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Go away, you're confusing me. Okay, leak code, minimum operations. Okay. Okay, let's see how many tokens we're talking about here. So x equal, well, here, let's go down here. X equals f of my data, and then we're going to say join I for I in that, and then it's going to be dot is yeah, so it's I if is alpha else space dot split length. Now this is obviously not exactly the number of tokens, but I'm just trying to get an idea. If I run this all through an LLM, like how much it's going to cost. So 366,532. That's fine. I can deal with that. All right. So what we would like to do is okay, where did my ChatGPT go? I have video transcripts in a JSON like this. What in the... Why did it say it was saving a bunch of things? Is there more in here than I thought? Or did I... Oh, God. Okay. Got to be more careful when selecting, I guess. All right. Okay. List continues with transcript. Okay. I would like to evaluate these in an item-potent way. Nah, forget it. Show me how to spin up 10 threads and then save their results to a shared dictionary. Make a list called inputs, and then an object called outputs. Okay, 10 threads, and then save the results in a shared dictionary. I don't know if Python has concurrency issues. Okay, spin up 10 threads, take values inputs, has each thread do some work, stores the result in a shared outputs dictionary safely using a lock. Python does have concurrency issues because the global interpreter lock, but for IO-bound tasks or simple threads, threading works just fine. Sweet. Okay. All right, range. Yeah, our inputs are going to be, well, list of my data dot keys, no, dot values. Okay, outputs, lock equals threading dot lock. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Worker, and then the worker here is just going to yeah, outputs I equals results. Okay, so this is taking a single item. Is that what that is? Threading target workers arguments I. Okay. Lines. Yeah, and then output equals dot join lines. Outputs of I. Yeah, it really seems like we need a K comma V. We're gonna go, yeah. And this is going to be list of items. All right. Here's list of items, and then this will be K comma V And then we will see. So outputs of K. And then we're going to assert that the set of outputs dot keys equals the set of my data dot keys. And let's see, do I still have one of the keys? I do. I do. So let's print it. Like I said, I'm a visual person. Show me that you are actually operating. Run. I is not defined. Wow, that went very poorly. Okay. Okay, output data equals okay, I mean it does look like it put in extra carriage returns or something, but you know what, I can live with that. All right. So how long do you think that this would take if we were to, well, we need to generate a prompt here. So let's do a quick test run here. Inputs equals inputs 0 to, I don't know, 11 or something. And then that will fail, obviously. Print length of outputs. Not outline. Outputs. Run. Okay. Final length of the outputs is 11. Okay. Okay. Video data replace. So get rid of the double spacing. Get rid of the first line. And I don't think any of these are less. I got rid of the 2s, right? Yeah, I did, because remember, I had the if statement. All right, let's just do a quick test run. We'll say ChatGPT 4.0 mini, because it's an experiment, ask. Please summarize this video, and then video data. Videos. Video, why is it not? That was kind of weird. Okay, and then we are going to actually print the outputs, and we will see what this does. No, now we're testing the actual feasibility here. Output data is not defined. Great. Well, that's why we use the mini model, is because we're still experimenting. We made 11 calls. Doesn't make much difference. It's not a big deal. Okay. So in this video, the speaker shares experience using the Anthropic CLI, which automates various tasks. This looks like this worked here. This worked. This is awesome. Okay, so we need an actual prompt here. Okay. Let's go over here to Claude. Help me refine this prompt. you are a video classifier. You will help to identify videos which could potentially annoy somebody or hurt somebody's feelings. Primarily, this will be gossip, workplace complaints, politics, and traditional content moderation, sexual content, extreme profanity, slurs, etc. I don't think it's going to find any slurs, but yeah. Based on the current political climate, we have additional sensitivities which might need flagging. Additional sensitivities which might need flagging. Anything mentioning Elon Musk or any politician from the past 50 years. Well, what was 50 years ago? Yeah, that's fine. Past 50 years, any American politician. Based on the current. This will have a strongly U.S.-centric approach. Whatever. Based on the current political climate, we have additional sensitivities which might need flagging. Anything mentioning Elon Musk or any American politician from the last 50 years. Anything which could annoy a leftist or neocon or Trump supporter or if it appears to be pro immigrant or mention or use the Spanish language. I'm just trying to think what might bother some. I'm not saying it bothers most people. I'm not saying it bothers 99.9% of people. I'm just trying to use what could offend anybody anywhere. Mentions Canada or Mexico or Gaza. Any other hot button issues? Anything which is pro welfare, pro safety net, or that might otherwise annoy an anarcho-capitalist tech bro. Transcript and transcript. Yeah. Title. All right. Okay. Title goes here. Transcript goes here. Note that if it appears to be a song or video game footage, it is almost certainly okay. All right. That needs to go inside of the prompt. Okay, and then return your result as JSON. Video type, and then trigger equals false, like that. Video type. Video type options are talking, programming, gameplay, song, and story. Vlog. Okay. Be sure to flag things which have insinuated gossip or drama, unless it is from the distant past. Example, family, employers, friends, etc. All right, okay. Now, to be clear, just because something is marked doesn't mean I'm going to delete it. I just want it to be thorough. Okay, so boom. I'll help you refine this prompt to make it more effective and balanced for video classification. Here is my suggested revision. You're a content sensitivity classifier for videos. Your goal is to identify content. Scroll to the right. What are you doing? Which could be considered divisive, harmful, or potentially offensive to various audiences. Please analyze the following video based on the title and transcript and determine if it contains any sensitive content that falls into these categories. Standard content moderation concerns sexual or explicit, extreme profanity, violence or threats, harassment or bullying. It's going to flag my Weight of Shadow story, but that's okay. I'll just not act on that. Potentially divisive content, political commentary across the spectrum, discussion of polarizing public figures, workplace complaints or gossip, content that could be insensitive to different cultures, religions, or viewpoints, entertainment, context factors to consider. Content like songs, gameplay footage, or fictional stories generally have more creative license. Historical content discussing events from, I'm going to modify that, may be less sensitive than current events. Educational or journalistic content may discuss sensitive topics in an informative rather than an inflammatory way. No. Vlog, programming, gameplay, song, story, educational. Contains sensitive categories, reasoning. Okay, you know what? This is an excellent prompt, and I'm glad that I trusted this to Claude. All right, give me this. All right. Okay. Potentially divisive content. Any politician in the past 50 years. That would include all the way back to Carter, I think. So, all right, title goes here, transcript goes here. Entertainment content from songs, gameplay footage, or fictional stories generally has more creative license. Educational or no. Okay. Be highly critical of anything that sounds like workplace or family gossip. which mention the Spanish language or immigrants. I'm sorry. There's a radical anti-immigrant sentiment right now, and I just want to be very careful. I haven't said anything weird or anything normal that other people would have an issue with. Okay, so gameplay, song, story, educational, news, contains sensitive content. True if any triggers detected. Sensitivity categories. Array of identified sensitivity categories. Brief as possible. All right. Okay, and then we're going to take this. Oh. That would have been sad. All right, so title goes here. We're going to I really hate you. I hate you so much. All right, lines 1. Yeah. And then video data. Title, transcript. And I would very, very much like to see this before I throw it. Okay. Yeah, it removed things that it thought was excessive. It probably doesn't know the current political climate. So, yeah, let's see. Flag things which mention the Spanish language or immigrant. Yeah. Flag things supportive of social welfare or anti-austerity. Okay. Bother and capitalist libertarians. All right. Yes, I would like to print the prompt. Print prompt. No, let's not do it like that. We say output data equals prompt. And let's go. All right. You are a content sensitivity. Okay, so title is leak code, transcript is, yeah, that looks pretty good. This is probably not necessary, but whatever. Okay. Looks like this works. Let's do a tiny subset and see what results we get back. So for v in outputs dot, well, let's just say for k comma v in outputs dot items, and then we we will print and then print v. Okay, run. See what this looks like. All right, okay. Return only JSON with no additional information. Okay. Or notes, etc., whatever. All right. I'll do the last test run using 4.0 mini, and then I'll switch to 4.0. Even though it's a lot more expensive. Obviously, inquiring an LLM is going to take longer. Okay, video type programming contains sensitive content, false. Reasoning. Okay, reasoning. Not needed if false. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. Seems like it's yes. Leave blank if nothing sensitive. Seems to be confused here, so. Okay, reasoning. Ah, awesome. Did it flag anything? Discussion of polarizing workplace complaints. Workplace complaints? Oh, I thought I'd been pretty good about workplace complaints. Maybe it's more generic. Well, anyways. It does seem like it's working, so let me switch this over. I didn't really talk. Now I'm like paranoid. Where was that? I wasn't expecting that one to be flagged. Whatever, I'm just gonna run them all. Besides, 4.0 mini is stupid as shit. I'm gonna go 4.0. The big 4.0. I will have to parse these. Well, you know what? Before I go, let's parse these. So 4k comma v in outputs. Yeah, v. Well, let's say v raw. Okay. So v. Okay. Index 1 equals v raw dot find, please find index 2. Okay. Now, if IND1 is less than 0, or IND2 is less than 0, or IND2 is less than IND1, then print K is bad, or something, I don't know. So rfind and try extracted equals, oh, wait. Continue. Extracted equals JSON dot load at, well, except okay, failed to parse. Extracted JSON equals, then extracted JSON. And we can redo these ones. Extracted JSON e of k equals extracted. Code. Okay. Invalid JSON bounds. Strip shouldn't be necessary, but whatever. I don't give a shit. I kind of feel like that's what I did, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I made some tiny mistake somewhere. Okay. That does look a little bit cleaner. Okay. Too many values to... Oh my god. So far off to a bad start. So print extracted JSON. Alright. For k comma v in extracted JSON, okay, if contains sensitive content not in v, or then print k comma v. Run. Too many values to unpack. I'm really bad at that. Run. Okay. So, that looks pretty good. Pretty good. Just have some sort of a status indicator in here so that we know that it's working. We're gonna switch this to ChatGPT 4.0. And there we go. All right. Oh. I swear. I'm like, I know it didn't go that fast. I don't think I need a status indicator. All right, I guess that is that, and I will see you later.